In the tranquil lands of ancient village, nestled between mist-covered mountains and serene rice paddies, there lived a wise monk named Ryujin. He was known far and wide for his deep wisdom and compassionate heart. People from neighboring villages often sought his guidance, eager to gain insight into their own lives. One day, a young traveler named Hiroshi arrived at the monastery where Ryujin resided. Hiroshi was charismatic and possessed a silver tongue. He could effortlessly sway conversations to his favor, spinning tales that were mesmerizing yet often fabricated. He had heard of Ryujin's reputation and was intrigued to challenge the wise monk with his gift of persuasion. Hiroshi approached Ryujin, who was meditating under a blossoming cherry tree. With a mischievous smile, Hiroshi greeted the monk. "Greetings, Venerable Ryujin. I've heard of your wisdom, and I've come to put it to the test. I shall present you with 2 statements, one true and one false. You must discern which is which." Ryujin opened his eyes, his gaze as serene as a still pond. "Welcome, young traveler. I sense you bear a challenge in your heart. Please share your statements, and I shall do my best to perceive the truth." Hiroshi cleared his throat and began. Statement 1. A poor man once found a bag of gold coins on the side of the road and returned it to its rightful owner. Statement 2. I have traveled to the highest peak of Mount Fujin and witnessed a dragon dance in the moonlight. Ryujin listened intently, his eyes unfazed by the charismatic flair of Hiroshi's words. After a moment of silence, Ryujin spoke. "The first statement is true, for even the poorest among us can possess a heart rich in virtue. The second statement, however, carries the scent of embellishment, like cherry blossoms in the wind." Hiroshi chuckled, impressed by Ryujin's discernment. "You are correct, venerable monk. The first story is indeed true, and the second is but a fanciful tale I spun." Ryujin's lips curved in a gentle smile. "Words are like lotus petals, young Hiroshi. They may float upon the water's surface, enchanting those who gaze upon them. Yet beneath the surface, truth resides in the depths. The right words at the right time can sway minds, but their power must be harnessed with integrity." Hiroshi raised an eyebrow. "But Venerable Ryujin, in this world, people often manipulate others with their words, leading them astray. Is it not wiser to use words to achieve immediate gain?" Ryujin's eyes held a depth of ancient knowledge. "The pursuit of truth is a journey that spans lifetimes, Hiroshi. Those who weave webs of deception may gain temporary advantage, but they sow seeds of mistrust that will bear bitter fruit. To stand upon the foundation of honesty and to choose words that resonate with sincerity may not yield immediate riches, but they cultivate a garden of respect, admiration, and lasting connections." Hiroshi pondered these words, feeling a shift within his heart. As he departed from the monastery, he carried with him not just the memory of his encounter with Ryujin, but a newfound understanding of the power of words. Years passed, and Hiroshi found himself in positions of influence and leadership. Temptations to manipulate and deceive still arose, but the memory of his conversation with Ryujin guided his choices. Through his commitment to honesty and choosing the right words at the right time, Hiroshi earned the trust of those around him. The connections he formed became pillars of support in times of challenge, and his name was whispered with respect and admiration. And so, the tale of Hiroshi and Ryujin traveled through the generations, a testament to the enduring power of truth and the wisdom of choosing words that resonate not just in the present, but echo into the future, like the chime of a temple bell across the misty valleys of time. As the years flowed like a serene river, Hiroshi's influence extended beyond his village. One day, news reached him of a grand gathering of leaders from distant lands, an assembly meant to discuss trade, alliances, and the shaping of a shared future. With memories of Ryujin's teachings guiding him, Hiroshi embarked on a journey to the gathering. As he entered the bustling city where the meeting was to take place, he marveled at the sea of faces and voices from all corners of the world. The air was filled with whispers of intentions, alliances, and desires, the ebb and flow of ambitions as varied as the blossoms on a cherry tree. Amidst this vast congregation, Hiroshi found himself engaged in conversations that ranged from amiable camaraderie to strategic negotiations. As he spoke with leaders and dignitaries, his words flowed not as threads of manipulation, but as bridges, connecting hearts and minds. He shared stories of honor, unity, and the strength that honesty bestowed upon those who walk the path of truth. In the midst of these conversations, Hiroshi encountered a leader known for his cunning ways and deceptive tactics. This leader, named Akira, was infamous for his ability to manipulate words to his advantage, often weaving a tapestry of half-truths to further his own agenda. Akira approached Hiroshi with a disarming smile. "Ah, the renowned Hiroshi. I've heard tales of your eloquence and influence. How delightful to finally meet the man behind the stories." Hiroshi bowed respectfully. Greetings, noble Akira. Your reputation precedes you as well. Akira's gaze gleamed with a glint of challenge. Tell me, Hiroshi, what is your view on the power of words? Are they not tools meant to shape destinies as we see fit? Hiroshi's gaze remained steady, a reflection of the lessons he had learned from Ryujin. Words possess the power to shape destinies, indeed, but the true power lies not just in the shaping, but in the nurturing of a destiny that brings harmony and lasting good. For words, when chosen with integrity and guided by truth, can elevate societies, bridge divides, and inspire unity. Akira's smile remained, but a flicker of curiosity danced in his eyes. A noble sentiment, Hiroshi. But do you truly believe that truth is always the wisest course? Hiroshi took a moment to choose his words, knowing that this exchange could have far-reaching consequences. Truth may not always be easy, noble Akira, but it stands as a foundation upon which trust and lasting bonds are built. The power of a well-chosen word, when wrapped in sincerity, can sway minds in the direction of harmony, fostering alliances that extend beyond fleeting moments of gain. Akira's lips curled in a half-smile. You speak like a philosopher, Hiroshi, but I wonder if such ideals can truly withstand the currents of this world. Hiroshi's gaze met Akira's with unwavering resolve. Noble Akira, I do not claim to possess all the answers, but I have seen the impact of words that stand the test of time. They echo through the ages, reminding us that the choices we make today shape not only our present, but the tapestry of our shared future. As the days of the gathering unfolded, Hiroshi's conversations rippled like stones cast into a tranquil pond. His words carried a resonance that transcended mere persuasion, touching the hearts of those who listened. His commitment to honesty and the art of choosing the right words at the right time bore fruit. As alliances were formed, trade agreements were struck, and a spirit of unity enveloped the gathering. As the assembly came to a close, Hiroshi found himself approached by none other than Akira, his expression softened by a newfound contemplation. Hiroshi, your words have stirred thoughts within me. I have long navigated the currents of manipulation, but your perspective has unveiled a path I had not considered. Hiroshi bowed respectfully. Noble Akira, the journey of self-discovery is one that each of us must undertake. The choices we make, the words we choose, they paint the canvas of our lives. And as the ink of truth dries upon that canvas, it leaves a mark that endures beyond the passing of seasons. Akira extended his hand, and Hiroshi clasped it in a gesture of mutual respect. May our paths cross again, Hiroshi, that we may continue to learn from one another. And so, Hiroshi's influence continued to spread, not as a web of manipulation, but as a beacon of truth and integrity. His legacy, intertwined with the wisdom of Ryujin, became a guiding light for generations to come. In lands where words were wielded as swords and shields, Hiroshi's tale served as a reminder that the power of a word chosen with care and honesty could shape the course of history, transcending the boundaries of time and weaving threads of connection that span the ages. And as cherry blossoms continued to bloom and rivers whispered ancient tales, the story of Hiroshi and the monk Ryujin echoed through the ages, a testament to the enduring power of truth, the wisdom of choosing words that resonate with sincerity, and the profound impact that such choices can have on the tapestry of humanity's shared journey.